Alright, let's check out this DDG. Um, messing with Rock Nation and winning, bro. So let's check this video out.
Hey, chat, hold on now. Y'all seen how they try to spread propaganda today? He say they declined his restraining order request. You seen that shit go through, right? How that possible?
The devil works hard, but Rock Nation works harder 1,000%. And this situation with DDG and Halle proves exactly that. We all know by now, a couple of weeks ago, Halle Bailey tried to run the same play on DDG that we seen got ran on Tory Lanez and a lot of other men. She tried to destroy him with accusations, but her plan didn't really work. Everybody could really see through it, especially with the situation right now with Tory Lanez and how skeptical people are when it comes to any artist under Rock Nation, and any accusation they throw at anybody is met with heavy scrutiny and eyeglasses. So a lot of people gave DDG the benefit of the doubt until he was able to respond in court. And when DDG responded back in court, Halle got destroyed. The entire allegation that he was this evil human being who was violating her on a daily basis is just absolutely false. As a matter of fact, it was the opposite. DDG provided proof that Halle Bailey was not just mentally unstable, mentally ill, but she was also very violent, and she was in violation with him. She stalked him, and she did whatever she could do to make this man's life a living hell. And he provided nothing but receipts to prove this. And because he did this, the entire perception changed. It flipped. People went from being on Halle Bailey's side, looking at her at this little mermaid from Disney. Now they were looking at her for who she really is, which is a...
I don't like to get in nobody's business, but I knew DDG never did it, bro. It's like, if you watch a nigga 24/7, you don't ever act like that. They be like, you don't know what happened behind closed doors. We do with DDG. We see this nigga every day. We see this dude personality. We don't never see Haley. See, we don't know what she act like.
An evil, vindictive, manipulative woman. On the left is a tracker that she used to track him whenever he would go out on dates. She would pop up, causing a scene, trying to beat up the girl he was on a date with. On the right is a huge gash from her slicing him open with a knife. This chick was psychotic and psycho, and he put everything in a court order, restraining order request. One woman responded back to the claims that Halle was only acting like this because she just gave birth. Whitney Yates will say Halle Bailey was acting like this prior to being pregnant. She gave birth December 2023. This behavior was present in 2022 and clearly intensified.
So we just gonna throw postpartum on down there and cutting my finger off. Alright, we'll let you have that.
After the baby, everything isn't postpartum. Some things are patterns. That's a fact. This behavior is an absolute pattern. Halle has even admitted to this. She has admitted to being a terrible human being. She has admitted to being somebody who was very problematic and toxic.
I'm going to make a beat for NBA Youngboy. We're going to Output's new plugin co-producer, play your beat. It's going to analyze it. G minor, and then describe.
In a relationship, I think I have anxious attachment style. Everybody knows I'm an Aries, I'm a fire sign. I get very passionate. I seem nice online and innocent and everything, but you guys do not know. I will go to battle with my yelling, with my words, everything. I'm good at that, right? And if I gotta yell or check anyone, that's what I gotta do. That's just the way I be.
Never have I ever started drama with my boyfriend for no reason. Put it down.
I don't believe none of them. I don't trust no female. I think all of them crazy. Something all wrong with them at GTA.
You know.
They get emotional, it's over with.
I'm territorial. I'm a jealous girlfriend. I'm a territorial girlfriend. Where you go, who are you with? That's me.
I am nosy, number one. And number two, I like drama.
Hell, hey, she's telling on herself, DDG, you ain't seen none of these videos. See territorial. She start drama. You ain't hearing what she's saying? Yeah. Hey. If a female ever bring up location, nigga, I'm out the relationship. Hell no. So why you want to track me for now? I'm just saying.
Woman admitted to her nice
That's
girl
when it
act
started
being
getting
completely
weird.
fake. There's even like comparisons of her speaking like in public to like, let's say, reporters or, you know, at these like Hollywood events, and her speaking at home on a live stream. And it's not even like code switching. No, it's completely different tones. She allegedly purposely, you know, make her voice a higher pitch to appear more innocent. So this chick to me is despicable, horrible, right? But there are some women who are still defending this chick, which I don't understand how you could possibly defend somebody after seeing the 4K evidence.
Imagine somebody stabbing you and social media is asking if the person who stabbed you is okay. That's what's going on with Holly right now. Because like I told y'all what's gonna happen, social media is now seeing DDG as the bad guy for releasing all the messages between him and Holly. They're saying she's just...
Now he the bad guy. My fellas, screenshot them pictures, them phone calls, record them, because they will send you to jail. Record everything, even the strap she gave you on accident.
Justified in trying to end it all with the kid, even end DDG, harming him due to the fact of postpartum. Literally all of them keep saying all her actions are normal due to postpartum.
Hell
and DDG
no.
did not do a good enough job as a father of Halo in trying to help her get over this. You guys do know
Postpartum is a stream. It is a stream. But if she was already a little cray-cray plus postpartum, oh, you don't mix two chemicals together.
a lot of those messages are before she ever was pregnant with Halo. She had tracked
BD4, look, I'm going to teach you how to get it faster. Don't say I'm close to 824. Don't say you close to 900 subscribers. Just say you already got it. Just say you got it already. It's going to make it come faster. You're a fortune teller.
trackers hidden in this man's stuff in his baby's bag in order to follow him around and know where he is. When they were broken up, she threatened ending it all because she thought that DDG was out with Lala, crushing in Mexico. She threatened to get rid of baby Halo because DDG did not want to be with her anymore because of her manipulative ways. But somehow, you guys are saying that she is
Baby Halo? They gotta be the postpartum. I don't know. Hey, I don't deal with the whole I don't want my life type stuff. I don't hold conversations with females like that. I don't take y'all serious. I know that's a mental problem, but that's a red flag one. I don't deal with it.
There's no way in the wrong in this situation.
I can't save you, baby.
Social media is purely based off emotion, not common sense.
You got to save yourself.
Don't use logic at all. It's just purely...
When I'm boo-hoo and I'm crying, I'm in my feelings, you gonna look at me like I'm a man, I gotta solve it. I ain't letting that postpartum shit slide. If I'm in my feelings and I behave a certain way, I get held accountable. Hell
based
no.
off emotion. I 100% believe
All
that.
your emotion.
No matter what, dude, you're gonna lose the case regardless, bro. It is what it is.
Can't nobody fight these emotions but you. I ain't looking for nobody to solve
Halle
my
Bailey
feelings.
only accused DDG of those allegations and filed a restraining order against him because she wanted to take her son to Italy as she films for about a year or two. And the only way for her to do that is for her to have full and sole custody so DDG won't get an...
That's petty. You can't... I hate that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You gonna have to deal with that. Because sometimes I be trying to have my kid for a longer amount of time. But it's a fight. But I started using my brain, then my common sense. The females doing the postpartum, they get attached to them kids. I don't know. The emotional parents. Some parents drop their kids off with everybody. Grandma, cousin, auntie. I only do it rare. I barely get them, so I be like, I gotta stick with them. But I be feeling bad. Can you watch them for an hour or two so I can go on a date or something? I be feeling weird. I be feeling like I'm guilty. Yeah, I don't know.
Input in whether the son leaves or stays. But DDG,
You can't take my kid to Italy for a year. You can take him for the rest, send him back. He'll come back out there. Not for no year. I gotta see him. What you mean? Yeah, you can take my kid for a year. What? The fuck, I want to be on FaceTime, see him every day now. I want to see him, pick him up.
filed his own restraining
Not
order.
for a year.
If his restraining order is granted, then
He
Halle
locked up
Bailey
for a
can't
couple
take
months?
that kid out the country to Italy
Send him
until
back.
the matter is resolved.
Let
now,
me get 30
Halle
months.
Bailey has
You get
some
30 months,
very
and
powerful
just go
people
back.
behind her.
Back
So
and
what
forth.
we've seen, almost immediately after DDG filed
I
his
would love to
restraining
come
order
to
request,
Italy and get
there
my
was
son.
damage control going into effect. A
you
great
mean?
PR team, like conspirators, working with media companies, huge media companies, to make sure the narrative gets spread that DDG's allegations is false, and the court denied it. TMZ, predictably so,
This
almost like
sucks, though,
clockwork,
bro, for the
began
kid.
to run a story that DDG's temporary restraining order request against Halle Bailey has been denied. And they did this because they wanted to discredit DDG. They wanted people to think DDG's request is BS, which is why the court denied it. And they will further write, Halle is free to leave the country with their child for business or personal reasons. But
Okay.
here's the kicker. Here's the thing.
Not for no
That's
year,
just
though.
not true at all, whatsoever. DDG's temporary restraining order request was not denied, and Halle is not free to leave the country with Halo.
Okay.
It's just not true. Where did TMZ get that from? I can only imagine. I can
Why
only
you
use my
lie for?
guessing cap to wonder where TMZ got information that DDG's temporary restraining order was denied. Is two parties involved. DDG didn't tell them that. Who told them that? Who told them that lie to try to discredit DDG? Who called in that favor
You control the media. You control the world.
for TMZ and the Shade Room and
Facts.
other major platforms to run the story that DDG's
Perception
restraining order
is
request against
everything.
Halle Bailey was denied? I can
It
only
don't matter if it's the truth. Long as somebody can make an image look good, they don't care about the truth, bro.
wonder who. DDG attorney released a statement to XXL opposing prior reports that DDG was denied a temporary restraining order against Halle Bailey. The court granted Mr. Granberry a temporary restraining order based on the serious allegations set forth in his application.
they seen that
The
knife
statement
video.
reads, the issuance of his order reflects the court's finding that there is a sufficient cause to provide immediate legal
Y'all see my face switch up? Can you imagine your girl cutting your finger? Then her cutting your finger off and you don't punch her in the face? Got that whole finger, the whole nub coming off. What do you do? Fuck you, man. I mean, this bitch crying. Fuck you, man. She's a female. Fuck, no, she coming at me with that knife. What do you do?
protection while the matter
Hey, what
proceeds.
do
At this time,
What did you
custody-related
do?
issues remain pending
A
and are
knife?
subject to a full evidentiary hearing where both parties will have the opportunity to present their claims and defenses. These are highly sensitive matters, including involving a minor child. And Mr. Granberry remains committed to resolving them through the appropriate legal
Yeah, we
channels,
broken up,
not
for
the
sure.
court of public opinion.
The next
And that's
day.
the thing, bruh. These people still believe we're in the archaic ages where they can run stories through legacy media and we would just take their word for it. That's not how it
I
works
don't
no
even
more,
feel
bro.
like going to
At this
sleep.
point, everybody is a media source, yo. At this point, because of Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everybody is a media personality and anybody can disseminate information. So
Yeah.
if we see TMZ is running bogus news, yo, it's not
TMZ
gonna last
in
for
the
much
bag.
longer. Bro, TMZ can no longer just run bogus news and then people look at that as the de facto truth. No, bruh. It's so quick to receive information in 2025. is so quick and easy, bro, to disseminate the real information to your audience that I don't know why they thought they'll be able to get away with this. And they also provided proof, actual court order proof, that the restraining order and, you know, the limited travel restriction was granted.
Do you want more customers
she can't
from your
go
ads
to Italy
cheaper?
for
Do you
that
want to
year?
make 15 and 20% more profit
And you got
from
a
your ads?
restraining order.
Tyrus will do this for you. Or
To get a restraining order on somebody, they're doing the most. I ain't never putting a restraining order on nobody. That means somebody is doing the most. A restraining order?
you do not pay for it. Let me
That's
repeat.
insane.
You copy and
Here is official court document. It says this order must be enforced throughout the United States. See page 7. This is a court order, temporary restraining order. So TMZ, we ain't never seen TMZ run a story without the real paperwork. We ain't never seen TMZ
Without the real
post
paperwork?
something like this by taking somebody's word for it. That don't ever happen. They did it today because that call came from up top. Somebody put that call in, bro. Hey, bro, we need y'all, man. Run this. And they ran it. And they
Who
told
you
a
think
lie,
did that?
a blatant lie. And what's crazy too, bro, is their story is still up. DDG's request for full custody was denied until further notice,
He
until
can't
their
get full
hearing.
custody.
However, like DDG did
I don't
say,
think he
hey,
should get
listen,
full
if
custody.
I can't
It
have
should
full
just be both
custody,
ways.
I don't want my kid going to Italy. And that request was granted, as we see here, DV 145. Limited orders regarding travel was granted. Hallie can't take that baby out the country.
Okay.
So why exactly would they just lie on DDG like this? Because the orders came in from up top, man. We know this. They got freaking destroyed in a battle of public perception. They got obliterated, destroyed.
I'm going to say this right now. You can't mess with DDG and the internet. He been studying the internet since he was a kid, bro. That he is the internet. His life been the internet. He know what to do. He know how to manipulate it. He know how to make money from it. He know how to turn the bad into good. I ain't gonna lie.
Ain't the old days no more, bruh. Y'all don't just get to put
This
out
ain't the
information
news.
thinking y'all could, trick us. We're not stupid no more. We're not dumb, right? Halle Bailey and her management got destroyed. They got caught with their hand in a cookie jar, got caught trying to lie to us, man, right? Trying to delegitimize DDG's temporary restraining order, trying to delegitimize DDG's evidence and the proof that he provided and what he went through at the hands of Halle Bailey. They really tried it. It didn't work. Sorry. This also reminds me, man, of Tory Lanez. Y'all remember when Tory Lanez first got accused of shooting Megan Thee Stallion?
Yeah,
and he went on live and he broke down exactly how Megan Thee Stallion's representation, Rock Nation, how they were able to truly manipulate the media and turn them against them through unethical practices.
And a woman neck, I still need to be guided by a woman. So regardless, it's like, I don't feel like before y'all know the story, like learn the story first, learn the factual parts of the story first, and then come at me and be like, yo, you need to fix this and fix that if that's what you feel like I did. But instead I'm being torn down for a narrative that's like, now I'm the poster boy for I don't like black women. But anyways, let's get into this. I want to get into this because it's very important for me to just say this. I'm not here to bash this woman. I'm not here to come down on this woman. I'm not here to disrespect her or throw her under the bus, but it comes to a certain standpoint where I just can't let my character be assassinated for things that are not even really true, like and for falsified narratives and information. Let's start this off. When the original report came out, and it was a TMZ report about.
Bro, I still don't understand why you ain't, man, why the hell he ain't tell, say, I didn't, who shot her? I would have told, man, her damn friend shot her. The hell wasn't me. What you mean? I ain't shoot her. I ain't going to jail for nobody. I guess I ain't that type of nigga, unless I do something stupid. But that was the whole DDG and Hallie situation. I don't want to put that on postpartum because it is females out there, so my dudes, please be safe. Please know who you dating. Please check their mental. And females, y'all do the same. Check these dudes' mental too. And stop being paired in relationships. Relationships is we growing out here, man. We too old to be playing with people's feelings. If I don't like you like that, I'm not gonna play with your feelings. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Even if you hate it. But hit that like button, comment down below. 3 strikes to the family. See y'all in the next. Make sure y'all follow my Twitch too at Daddy Do 1000.